How you doing? Average Joe Politics. I didn't have a chance to do a live video last week. I had a lot going on. Been busy. Life comes first. This is just something I'm doing for this on the side for fun. See how it goes. So I got my list of things I want to talk about. I'm going to try and keep it short. Last week I went, the week before, I went from 35 minutes down to 15 or 17 or something. Let's see if I can keep it shorter than that. I'm not even keeping track of time. I'm just going to run with it. So, we'll start off with things that happened this week. Black woman calls Cudahy, California sanctuary cities racist. Now you really got to watch the video. It's on my page, and she is spot on talking about these sanctuary cities giving people, immigrants, illegal immigrants, jobs, everything else, and all the benefits they get, and they're taking work away from them. And in short, go watch the video. It's pretty amazing, pretty interesting. I think it's the first time I've heard a black call illegal immigrants, sanctuary cities, racist. It's if you watch the video, you'll understand it. I think it's pretty spot on. Moving on, the media bias. I shared a link. It was awesome. Matt Lauer tried to get Patriots owner Kraft in basically trying to say that, oh, hey, Patriots players are refusing to go to the White House. And Kraft said, hey, this is like the fifth time going. If you look back in the other four Super Bowl wins, we've always had Patriots that didn't go to the White House. This isn't the first time, but it's the first time the media is reporting about it. I mean, how much more media bias do you get? They want to show that people are upset and people aren't going because of Trump. People haven't gone for the past four times. So that's media bias, and you wonder why Trump is on rants about fake news and media bias. Let's see. Got to share a funny one. I shared a picture on my page. Kellyanne Conway looking like looks like Beavis. It is a spot on. She's got her face off to the side, her jaw is out. Oh my God! I'm sorry. Funny is funny. If I see when I see funny pictures of Trump, I'll share them. You know what? There's you got to have comedy when you're talking politics. It's just funny, straight up. Voter ID laws. That's my next thing. Okay, we now have definitive proof that there is voter fraud, even if it's just one. Even if it's just one, we'll take a liberal stance. If we save just one child by coming out with new gun laws and gun legislation, if it saves just one child, okay, well, there's two documented cases now of voter fraud where people have been found guilty. They're on my page. I can certainly add them to the video when I'm done. I'll add them later. One of them, the lady was like, hey, I didn't realize I was an illegal. She was born in another country, brought here. Read the article, it's interesting. You read the facts a little bit further, you realize that she knew she wasn't supposed to vote. And again, she was found guilty. The other case, the person admitted that she had her son go vote on her husband's behalf, and then when he went later to vote, they realized that there was a problem because he had already voted. That's a little more iffy case because she pled guilty to that, but there was never a trial, I don't think. So, but I mean, again, you have one case. If it saves one illegal vote, then we need voter ID laws. And think about this. You have to have a license to drive a car. At least in New Hampshire you do, legally, or you'll be charged with a crime. Or moving violation. Driving a car is a privilege, and you need a license to do it. Owning a gun is a constitutional right. I don't need a license to own a gun, but I still have to, if I want to carry it out in public, I need a license. Well, hopefully that's being changed real soon here in New Hampshire. But, again, most people, law-abiding citizens, I would say most, not all, have some type of ID, be it a non-driver photo ID or a driver's license. I think if they came out with legislation and they said, hey, you know what? we're going to have to increase people's taxes to ensure people have a voter ID. Put the burden, price it out. Put the burden on the public. See what the cost is going to be. I think most people are for a voter ID if there's no cost incurred to the people voting. That need to get an ID, that are disenfranchised or can't afford to get an ID, but they can go get a driver's license. They'll go spend money to get a driver's license, but they can't get a voter ID. That should be good enough. You shouldn't have to go to a polling station the day of voting and say, hey, yeah, here, I swear I'm who I am. Good enough. Here you go vote. Don't agree with that. It is what it is. I think we need voter ID laws, and then that's my thoughts on it anyway. We can debate that all day long. Moving on. President Trump's press conference. Damn. He just loves bashing the media. And then you look, and I have liberal friends, and they're just losing their mind like, oh my God, he's so mean to the press. Well, look at what they're doing to him. While I will openly say, President Trump, I voted for him because there was more at stake than just a disgruntled vote because I voted for Rand Paul during the primaries. Supreme Court nominations, that's far more important than the presidency. After he's gone, Supreme Court nominees are still there. You got to look at the bigger picture. But if he's going to bash the media, don't sit there and make false statements. The comments he made, and I didn't watch the whole thing yet. I haven't had time. I want to, but some of the key points I've seen from Democrats, liberals is he made comments that were inaccurate. Well, okay, then call him out on that. That's your job as media, is to fact check. Props for you for doing that. President Trump, if he wants to get more brownie points from me, I'm sorry. If you want to bash the liberal media, I would rather you do it with facts, not just misstatements or falsehoods, false narratives like, hey, the Electoral College, I had the most votes Electoral College since Reagan. It's not true. So don't do shit like that. It makes you look stupid. I'll be the first to say it makes you look stupid. President Trump, stop doing it. You're winning. You won the election. Okay? At some point, President Trump, you're going to have to stop. You're going to have to realize to stop stroking your ego and do your job. You're already doing great things, in my opinion. Not everything is great. Some things, there's legislation, but that's not you. That's other people. That's not you. My thoughts are stay on target. You want to be a president elected for and by the people, then you need to represent everybody. Stop stroking your ego. That's not president worthy. I'll openly admit that. Okay? You want to have a press conference, you want to bash him with facts. You want to make him look bad? Use facts. You don't have to stroke your ego. You already won. Your ego should be stoked. It should be way up to here. You won the election. Nobody expected that. The media didn't expect it. Don't keep running your mouth with false narratives. Use facts. That's it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to stroke your ego in public. Have a press conference, say, oh, well, big old middle finger to the press. Yeah, that's fine if that's what you want to do, but you know what? Use facts. Just please use facts. That's all I ask. Just use facts, because it just makes you look so dumb when you don't use facts. And God knows there's plenty of facts out there. Okay? Don't do that anymore. Next topic. Sarah Silverman swastika and virtue signaling. She was walking around and she saw construction symbols. She actually thought they were a bad attempt at swastikas and posted on her Twitter, oh my God, are these swastikas? Are you fucking kidding me? And the response was priceless. It's like, oh my God. She actually thought they were swastikas, and she was triggered, offended, you name it. It's priceless. It's like they look for anything to get triggered and jump on it. It was a goddamn construction symbol that someone painted because they were doing work right there. Priceless. Really showed you good colors right there. Okay, next thing I have on my Twitter, which is hilarious. anybody that has Twitter, I highly recommend you follow James Woods. He really posts some good shit. He had a picture on there. It was there's a picture. I forget who it was, some reporter, and the caption was "Demsplaining." Okay, I think I've understood what demsplaining is. I'm going to explain it. I think I'm spot on it. Demsplaining is when you ask a Democrat straight up a simple yes or no question, and they can't give you a yes or no answer. And if they do, they have to give you this long diatribe, this long explanation before they give you a yes or no answer. Well, this is this, this, and this. Demsplaining. When they have to explain a simple yes or no answer to a question before they answer the question, that's demsplaining. That's my opinion. Let me know if I'm wrong. I think I'm right on that. Let's see. CNN. This is a good one. It's the last one I got. I'm actually doing pretty good on time here, I think. CNN fake news validation. There's a court in Georgia where someone has filed, a previous CEO of a hospital, has filed a defamation lawsuit against CNN for reportedly fake news. Obviously, with defamation of character. That being said, they, let's see if I remember from what I read. Now, he didn't win yet. CNN and their legal team is trying to have the defamation suit dropped. But the big news is the judge in this case felt there was enough evidence to proceed forward with the case, with the lawsuit. So, obviously, there has some facts to the case where the judge felt, hey, this case is going to proceed forward. We have proof that what CNN did was ultimately do a false report on a hospital, made the hospital look bad, made the CEO look bad, so why the defamation suit, and the judge felt there was enough evidence to proceed forward with the case. I really look forward to seeing the outcome of this case and hearing more on it. We'll see what happens when it gets going on here. But when you have something like that, CNN, a major news outlet, and they lose a defamation lawsuit, and it's huge, $30 million lawsuit, that's what they're shooting for, and they lose, that's huge. You just proved in court that they perpetrated false news. I look forward to keeping track on that. And that's all I have for this week. Anything you want me to look up, anything you want me to discuss next week, let me know. On a personal note, I always find time to post stuff on the average Joe Politics page. Don't have a lot of time lately, it seems, to do live videos. I'm going to try to keep doing it. The weather was beautiful today, and you know what? I encourage anybody, go live. There's more to life than Facebook. I do this for fun. I don't make money off it. It's not a career for me. For those that do, I hope you enjoy it. Do it for fun. I love talking politics. Bottom line, if it's beautiful out, go enjoy the weather. I took my dogs out for a walk today. It was beautiful. It was like 50 degrees in New Hampshire. That's summertime. It was beautiful out. Got them out walking. They had a great day. Just hung out outside, watched them play in the backyard. It was a beautiful day. Enjoy the weather. You know, don't just live your life on Facebook. There's more to life. And if you're living the life on Facebook, I highly encourage you, get out, do more. There's more to life than Facebook. I had a great day today. The dogs had a great day. And as the weather gets better, I'm sure I'll find myself doing less and less live videos. I'm going to try to do once a week. I think I can try to manage to do at least one a week. I'm going to try to stick to that. But get out. Enjoy things, you know. Live life to the fullest. Don't be rude to people. If you're going to discuss politics, do it with being civil. You don't have to be an asshole. You don't have to be rude, derogatory, personal insults. You don't need it. You want to win. You want to... I hate even saying winning. It's not about winning. It's about getting the facts out. You know, when people take a political discussion and they realize it's not about winning, it's about setting the facts straight. When you do that, you'll find that you can be more effective when you have a discussion. You get your point across more, and it's not about winning. It's about getting the facts straight. It's a big difference. Do you get your point across? If you want to change someone's opinion, do it with facts. Opinions, I'm giving you my opinions right now, but I challenge anybody to go fact check anything. Knowledge is power. That's all I got. I hope everybody had a wonderful week. Look forward to doing a video next week. If it's weather's here in New England supposed to be beautiful this week, go out and live life. Enjoy the weather. We've been cooped up with the winter for so long. Enjoy a little bit of nice, fresh weather. That's all I got. Have a good day. Be kind to each other. Knowledge is power. Have a good one. Bye-bye.